Hi, so this is the last view that we looked at, which is the 3D, and now we're going to have a look at the wall. And again, I'm just going to show you how we do this very quickly. So I'm just going to create new. Okay, I'm going to select which one I want. So I want the wall, which is this one here. Position the items anywhere on the screen, and immediately it changes. I'm going to save changes, and I'm just going to select there's no background. Okay, select that. Okay, so now we've got the wall, and automatically what's happened, actually I've just noticed that there's size from our last one, so I'm just going to put none at the moment. Okay, and save that. So what you can see here, the items automatically default down to the bottom position here. This is the tray, and what you can do is you can move this. So yep, I want to move it, and I could move these around like so. Okay, and what happens, you could have people logged on in different locations, and if you're doing a brainstorming or ideation type workshop, then you could be just adding different opportunities, and you're creating ideas or solutions, and as they do that, so they just fly in like so. But to put this into context, this is just normally your kind of office board or wherever where you're just pinning things up, and that's fine. But if we want to put it into context a little bit more, then one of the things we can do is change the background, and maybe go and actually select a matrix of some sort, or do a workshop, for example, which could be a pestle or a SWOT, and then we could move these items into a relative position that means something to us. Okay, so here we've got the images. So I'm just going to go to, I didn't want to do that. Let me go back here a moment. So I'm going to just go to the images down the bottom here, where I have a set of images. So we've got Boston Matrix. This one is a ideas matrix. This one is a proof of concept workshop. So there's a whole host of things that we can use the Michael Porter's 5 forces model. But what I'll probably just do, just for ease, and let's just use the SWOT workshop here. Okay, save changes. So now what we've got, I'm just going to take that out because it's not a 3D. So now what we've got is the matrix to move things around. So when you're working with people, you can decide what's your strength, what do you think are the opportunities, and what are the threats. Okay, so they're now in this location, but if I then wanted to go on and do another type of workshop, or look at it from a different perspective, or do a second workshop with somebody else, then what you can do is you go here and you save as new. Okay, again we have the wall, but this time I'm going to choose wall 2. Okay, so this is now, I'm just going to put, so it's wall 2. Okay, and here I'll just put view SWOT. Okay, like so. Actually, I'm going to change that to A and other, just for argument's sake. Save that, and then what I can do is I can go and change the background again. And what you'll notice before I do that, because now I've changed the view to this view to wall 2, it's now defaulted back here. If I went back and put wall 1, they go back to where they were on wall 1. So I'm going to put it to wall 2 because this is a different view. We're on this different view. So remember this view here, this is wall 1, now we're on wall 2. Okay, so it remembers its position. So now what I can do is I can actually go and get another custom image, for example, or some other background. Again, I'm just going to pick one at random here, just so you get the idea. Let's just stick this one in. Okay, so this is, so let me take that out so we can clear that away. So this is a background that we use for looking at IT gates for a portfolio and project execution. So you can be saying this is in these items up here, and these items here are all about project execution. Okay, on that part of there. So the other parts, just very quickly, again, So that's, sorry, what you're seeing there, by the way, that's one of the reasons why I don't use Chrome so much. I'm using the Chrome browser. I use the Internet Explorer. So the other one is then we can just size it like we've done before. So we can do that. And if I didn't have any, I'll show you that the next one. So there we go. We've done that. And then one last one for you. Save as new. And I'm just going to go to wall 3. Okay, and let's just assume in this instance that we don't want to have this item done here, so we'll put all these other ones in here like so. This one is still in the tray. As they move, it comes across the middle, and if I just click this button here now, that will disappear. Save changes. So now I have this view with those items, I have this view with these items, all of them, and they're sized, and then I have this wall which has got the SWOT matrix in behind it. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a really good idea. There's plenty of things you can do with this, and if you need to find out more, just contact me directly. You know what to do, just click the button and I'll help you build your walls up nice, true and straight. Just click the button below the video and I'll talk to you then. Okay, thanks.